Hi, this morning we are up to the last problem in our group of 5 problems for inflammation diseases of the central nervous system. And the problem reads like this. It's number 5. Here's number 5. See, we're going to erase this. This is the last one. And just a reminder of this, the video of how to solve all these 5 problems is here. If you type in the YouTube window this code, you will get to the video with all the instructions. Okay, let's concentrate now on the problem that we have today. 05 is the number, and then this is the description. Staphylococcus, aureus, meningitis. Now, as we have explained before, the itis means inflammation and meningitis means inflammation of the meninges. So this is the infection or the inflammation. And the virus causing it is Staphylococcus aureus. Now, the visual representation is exactly the same as the previous one. There's a virus here that somehow got in here, right? This is the cerebrum and this is the spinal cord. And the meninges, which borders these two, got inflamed. That's why it's red. That's what's causing the disease and what we have to code now. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with meningitis, because you start with a word that ends in meningitis, and go from there and see which of these 3 categories, the A, B, or C, is the one that we're facing now. So that's what Stephanie's going to do with the book. She's going to start with meningitis, and this is going to go to Staphylococcal aureus.
We go to the index for meningitis.
Go to meningitis first. We are there, meningitis, and then
we go way down to the bottom.
We get to the end, and it continues, right?
Right.
We go to the next column, and we go meningitis continued. What are we looking for?
We're looking for staphylococcal.
Staphylococcal, right? And then we go to staphylococcal right there.
Right.
Staphylococcal G003. Now, this doesn't give us 2 codes and doesn't tell us whether we need an additional code. So we don't know which type it is. Is it the first, which is a combination code, or any of the other 2 types in our table? Here's our table, you see? The first one is a combination code, which has the virus and the infection. And the second one is the virus first and then the infection. And the third one is the infection first and then the virus. We don't know which one it is, so we're going to put the code on top, outside of the box.
G00.3.
Okay. That's what we get from the index. Now we're going to go to the tabular to see what we need exactly. So go to the tabular. And we go to G00, right?
Right.
And 3, it says, right?
Right.
There it is. So G003 is staphylococcal meningitis, right?
Right.
And the instructions underneath it says very clearly, use additional code to further identify organism, and that code must be in this range, B95.61 through B95.8. So they're telling you to use an additional code, which means that after the infection, you have to add a code for the virus. So which one is it? Which of our types? Is it A, B, or C?
C.
C, because first comes the infection and then the virus, right? So we're going to move the code from outside of the box to the C row, because that's the type of codes that we need. Okay, so first the infection, and the additional code is going to be for the virus. Now we're going to go to where the book wants us to go, because the book tells us to go to where is it? B95.61 through B95.8. So let's start with B95.61 and see what we find out. There it is. B95.61, right?
Right.
Now, what do we have there? B95.61. It says methicillin susceptible staphylococcus aureus infection, right?
Right.
But then if you go to the next, underneath that, at the bottom of that, there it says staphylococcus aureus infection not otherwise classified as the cause of the disease classified elsewhere. That is exactly our problem. The virus is staphylococcus aureus, and we don't know whether it's any of the other indications. We don't know, but we know that it's staphylococcus aureus, and not otherwise specified means that we don't need any other indication. So that's our code. What is the code that we got there? It's
B95.61.
which is the one that we were looking for, and then we put there as the code for the virus.
B95.61.
That is the code for a virus, and the last check that we do is with the book, and then we're going to go to Staphylococcus aureus meningitis, and the answer is what we found out, right? Can you put a little more on the light? Because there you go. It's G003 and B95.61. Exactly what we found out. Thank you.